All right, Shoot News and Reviews, man. We back with another one. We got Job, man. He on deck.
Yeah, man, we got to talk about Mr. John Morant. It's a bad day for Jaws, man, out in the world. Let a lot of us down, but this is the first time we're hearing from the young man since Adam Silver gave some uh, words at the draft. And let's see if the apology hit the mark for you. Have you heard it yet?
No, I haven't even heard the apology. I mean, he already gave an apology for the last one, so I'm kind of like, bro, don't even apologize for it. I mean, you carrying pistols. You want to carry pistols. There's no need for you apologizing and you going back out in the street and doing the same thing. But I guess he got to hold his image up for the NBA. So
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, you're right, man. Uh, let's see. He released a statement through his representatives, and he says, I know I've disappointed a lot of people who have supported me." The statement began, "This is a journey, and I recognize there is more work to do. My words may not mean much right now, but I take full accountability for my actions, and I'm committed to continuing to work on myself." How you feel about that?
bro, you like bumping music and holding fire. You know what I'm saying? You a little
Yeah.
NBA young boy fan. I get that. That's what his fans like to do. It's hard for me to believe that you don't want to do this. It's hard for me. I feel like you want to get that bread, but I feel like you want to be around cars, jumping around with fire and like bumping music. I think you enjoy that. Me
Yeah.
personally, I think
Yeah.
you enjoy that. So I
So you
feel
don't
that
think the apology is sincere?
I don't think it's worth it. I think you just need to accept what them people gonna do. This is what you like to do.
Like,
So
don't
it's
even
like,
apologize. Just stand on it. Like, I wasn't even doing nothing wrong.
I
Like,
mean, yeah, you might as well pump fake the league. Like, yo, man, I got more work to do. I get that part, but it's like, damn, this is what you like to do. A lot of niggas like to do this. They ride around in their cars with they fire and they be doing stuff like that. So
yeah.
yeah, it's kind of confusing to me that you know what I'm saying.
Well, look, in March, right? This is how his apology went when he returned to practice with the Grizzlies. He said, "I'm completely sorry for that. So, my job now is, like I said, to be more responsible, more smarter, and don't cause any of that no more." So they're saying that sounds a lot different than this apology. That sounds like the last apology. There even goes as far as this article as to say that he used Chat GPT for the for the apology. Hey,
I
look,
mean,
I don't think he needed Chat GPT to come up with those two lines. I think there's handlers around him that probably came up with that apology, but I don't think it's sincere either. If I could just chime in on it, um, we saw the everything leading up to this. I didn't believe his story when he said that the 17-year-old was the aggressor at his house. When the 17-year-old said that he beat him up and flashed the fire, I believed that. When they was talking about he went up to the mall in his mom's honor and threatened, an employee that a security guard. I believe that too. Then I didn't believe
mm,
the laser story when he put the laser on the Pacers at first. But then when you put it all together, it's like, yo, you throwing up crip. You really think you a thug? You beating niggas up, you flashing pistols. No, I don't think he's sorry. I don't think he has any more remorse. Like you said, he just trying to get a damn bag. And I was kind of rooting for him. I apologize to the people that watched this because I was kind of rooting for him last time. I ain't apologizing for rooting for him, but I felt like I should have went in last time. But I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, yo, maybe he could just turn it around and make this like a story of redemption. But he went right back to the dumb shit. Now, do you think that maybe this is not all his fault and he might be better off pending investigation? Because granted, he wasn't the one recording the video, right? Could this maybe be the guy tried to pull the camera away from him when he uh you know
yeah, that's what you get for having it's like that round. It's like, what are y'all trying to show people on social media? Like, y'all gotta understand that you can't be doing none of this on social media at all. Like, even if you didn't even have that gun, you was in there bumping. I still think they ain't like you. They was still like, look at this freaking idiot. You get me? I just
I
feel
do.
like they don't like that culture. the industry that he's in, the NBA, they don't like bad boys because they get a lot of sponsorship dollars, dog. They want y'all to be role models. You feel me? So NBA young boy is not no role model. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
mean,
this is really NBA YoungBoy's fault if you think about it. I mean, his music is just too influential, man. Like we can't expect Ja's young impressionable mind to be able to withstand, that kind of influence. You know what I'm saying? Remember they was blaming hip hop music for it before. I'm gonna go with that defense again. You feel me? We can't hold Ja responsible, man. It's just too influential, man. That NBA YoungBoy just go too hard. That's just the short and small of it, dog. I'm being facetious, of course. I wanted to show some more. That's the picture in question. All we have is that little still frame. Damn. Can I get this to go away? Pop up is killing me right now on Newsweek. But yeah, it's only that little still frame. We don't got
okay.
too much else.
Yeah, they don't
You
know if
know.
it's a real gun, could have been a prop gun, but they don't care. They just feel like, hey, you had a gun before. I see you with another gun. We gonna bam you now. This is perfectly legal now. To let everybody know, it's
Yeah.
perfectly legal to listen in your car and have a
Let,
gun.
let me ask you this. Do you think that it would be treated the same way if he was uh on a hunting trip at an expedition and he took a picture with a shotgun in front of a deer or something like that, like how the white
No,
folks like to do?
yeah, I don't think they would have did anything to him. But that is rap music. You know, he is he's a brother. You know, we don't want him. He's getting 200 million. We don't want I don't know. Maybe they just don't like the culture or don't like that, energy. Cause you remember Allen Iverson had it rough too. You know, he was going through
Yeah,
some things, and
yeah. I'm not going to
so
say that there's not a racial element to this in some way, but a lot of people are saying that they're just picking on him because he's black. He's not breaking the law. He should be able to do what he wants to do when he gets off of work, and if he's not breaking the law, that's how you should look at that. How do you feel about that statement? I
I
saw that
feel
come
that because I
from.
feel like
Yeah.
him as a person, he should be able to express himself how he want to express himself. He ain't go to
Mhm.
jail for it. Now the gun in the club was different. You could have
Yeah.
got charged. You get what I'm saying? That's different. But when you
Well,
in
the
your
thing. Yeah,
huh?
go ahead.
When you in your own home or you in your own car and I don't feel like he should get suspended for a whole year for that. Like that's
Well,
just
nobody
excessive
says he's
to
going
me.
to get suspended for a year. I heard JJ Redick recommend that his suspension just be doubled from the last time. But I do want to address what you're saying about being able to just follow the law when you get out of work. He know what he signed up for, man. This is the NBA, man. You got to uphold a certain image. So if that's what it is, that's what it is. They're not paying you all this money for nothing. It's something that comes with that. It's a little responsibility. So
Yeah.
just following the law ain't good enough. I think it would be different if he was taking a 100 picture, and I don't think it necessarily has to go to, oh, everybody in the NBA is racist. I just think context matters. When you got all of these prior incidents of you using force against people for dumb shit, and then you listening to that kind of music with the kind of things that NBA YoungBoy has been accused of and the shit you've been accused of, it just paints a bad picture. It ain't a good look. And the NBA at the end of the day, they a business. They trying to put ass in seats, and shit like that is bad for business, you know?
Yeah.
What do you say to people saying that, we're too broke to be speaking on John Morant's situation? We should check our bank account before we speak on John Morant. Since we haven't acquired as much money as he has, maybe we should just, you know, worry about our own lives. You think that's valid?
No, I think we gotta make a point to the people that's coming up under John Morant.
Yeah,
So it's like people need to speak on it so we don't
yeah.
have because this happened before. Believe it or
Hmm.
not, there have been NBA players playing with guns, got suspended,
Yeah, with
bringing them to the
arenas,
game. Yeah,
you can learn
this
shit
ain't
from that.
nothing that's like new. All right, this been happening. We've been known people be on the gangster timing, but this is good information for the kids to learn to be like,
Right.
yo, don't let no stupid music mess up your bag. They need to
Exactly.
understand that.
And you don't need to be throwing up crip, you know what I'm saying? Like and running around with guns and recording it like I've been on social media for a while. I've never been able to think of at least I can't even think of one good reason why you should ever show people on social media that you got a gun. Anybody want to chime in on the comments and let us know
Yeah,
one
like what
reason
you
you
mean,
think you
girls?
you
Like what? When girls
there's
see that you got the fire, they gonna holler?
that
Like
ain't that ain't one. You know what I'm saying? So
right,
let's see if anybody could come up with one good reason why you should be letting people know on social media you got a gun. That's dumb. Uh, Second,
robbers. I guess the robbers. I mean, what you want to
I
let the
mean,
robbers know you strapped? I
I
mean,
mean, I'm sure that LeBron is protected. I've never really seen him
right.
with guns in that context. Even though people try to compare like a picture of Draymond Green with a gun and LeBron with a gun, like they appeared to be at shooting ranges in those pictures. That sounds like, or that appears to be responsible gun ownership. There's a difference between responsible gun ownership and you dancing around in the car with a fire with some dusty nigga. I mean, I don't know if he does that. I mean, that's his friend. They've been down for a while, but the
That's bad.
aesthetics of it was like everybody who don't know who that dude is was like, man, who are these dusty niggas around this NBA star dragging him down and recording him with a gun? Like he needs to get away from those guys. You know what I'm saying? We don't know nothing about the backstory. They might be good guys, but it just looked like he was in with the wrong crowd. But yeah, I'm with you. Just because we don't got as much money as him, don't mean we can't speak on him. We the older homies. We supposed to be critical. You know, it was Slim Thug that had them comments, man. I'm gonna put a name on. I didn't like how he was. I didn't agree with what he was saying. I'll say that. Uh, you know, he even made a criticism of the NBA. Slim Dunk I'm talking about saying that they're racist and they're picking on Ja Morant because he's black. Listen, if we're using your logic, you shouldn't have you should have an opinion about racist NBA players. They got more money than you. These people are billionaires. So maybe you should check your bank account. If you haven't been able to amass billions, who are you to speak on who's racist and who's not? See how dumb that sounds? It don't really work. What's right, and what's wrong is wrong. And this is the home of hip hop culture commentary, so we gonna speak on
Yeah,
it, you know.
yeah,
And
yeah. You can't knock people for speaking on it, man.
nah, and yeah, another thing I want to say is nah, I'll leave that there. I'll leave that there on the John Morant thing. Another good reaction I saw to this was Block Boy JB. I don't know if you know he made that Look Alive joint that
With
Drake hopped
Drake.
on.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
ain't never hear
uh,
about him after that. Good.
he had an opinion on it. He say all I'm gonna say is the NBA really got some against the hood. They want a nigga to act like they from Harvard or some. No crime was committed, just aggravated black turnt shit. If you ain't from the hood, you can't relate to shit I'm saying.
Listen, I agree. Everybody got they listen.
Yeah,
Everybody got they thing that they like to do, bro. They
yeah,
do something. They culture. It's not for
yeah.
us to say if you ain't breaking the law. Like I'm kind of with him on that. It's like
That's
I ain't breaking no law, bro. This is
okay.
my culture. Like this is how
But
we get off.
okay, listen. There's a lot of things in my culture,
Yeah.
right, that I can't do at work. You know what I'm saying? The way I talk within the culture, if I'm a waiter, I can't do that. I can't speak to the guests. I'm a waiter at
Yo,
Red
right.
Lobster. Yeah, I can't do that. We have to govern ourselves accordingly, especially if the bag is at stake. You know, he got people that he supported, his parents and everything like that. It's too much at stake for you to be fumbling the bag over this dumb shit. So I can't really, and he's being accountable for it. He's saying this is all on me. So I'm gonna put it on you. You doing goofy shit. You know, Charlemagne called him donkey of the day, and that was easy work to me. Like that was obvious that he's looked at as the most foolish guy in the country right now. And
And I
granted,
can't.
he
I ain't
young.
going that far, dog. I'm not.
I mean, look,
I ain't gonna go that
he
far on you,
jeopardizing
man.
a lot of money right
He is.
now. Right now, he looking like he looking kind of dumb. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This will blow over. I think he'll be able to redeem himself. Hopefully, he doesn't lose his whole career over this. He need to stop throwing up gang signs. He need to stop taking videos, dancing the young boy with pistols in hands, and all of that. He need to focus on his game. And I think that he is a draw. He does put asses in seats as well. It's not like he turning everybody completely off. So they're not going to be able to throw this guy away. You need to just really keep his nose clean going forward. Not just with the videos either. Need to stop beating up little niggas on the street and all that kind of shit too. This
He just
whole
he just
menace
need to
to
grow up.
society route that you on
Yeah,
is not where it's at. This NBA dumb boy routine stuff, it's not working, cuz it
yeah,
ain't conducive to what you need to be trying to do out here, dog. That's just real shit, you know. That's not me trying to tear down a black man. That's just the older homie giving game, you know.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I want to know what y'all think about this,
Yeah.
man. What you feel about the NBA dumb boy? They giving the man the name. You know, we heard Kwame Brown talking crazy. Like,
Yeah.
I kind of
Yeah.
still got hope for the man. I still think he gonna get suspended, but I think that he's a young, ignorant kid, bro. Like I was ignorant at one point in my life, dog. It wasn't as this dumb. I wasn't fucking up a bag, but you know, there's people that don't got a bag, that they don't have a bag to fuck up and doing this, and ain't nobody saying that.
It would have
So
made more sense if you did that though. He don't even really come from that environment, cuz and it's like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
you got a real path to success. It's like he got things that we ain't been able to acquire yet.
Yeah,
You
he could
made
be
it out.
doing
You
you
won,
right.
cuz it
He
is
could be
like
doing a lot more, a lot better being that young, bro. Like he's just not mature to me. That's how I
yeah,
see him. He's
yeah,
pretty much like 16. He's like
yeah.
young boy age when he first came out. You feel me?
Yeah. But you're right. You was trying to wrap us up. I don't want to open up another
Yeah, I don't
can of
want to
worms.
keep
Y'all
going too much,
chime
man.
in there.
Listen,
Yeah.
let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Is how is Ja Morant to you? Is he just an idiot, dumb boy, or just a young guy making
Yeah.
mistakes, man? That is
Yeah.
just highlighted because he
And how
making
y'all feel
200
about
million.
the my bad. I want to know how y'all feel about the apology too. Like, how did it hit the mark for you? Do you think that he's really, seeing things differently, or is he just saying what he need to do to just going through the motion?